Hi, Carl Ford here in the TMCnet newsroom here in Austin, Texas, where we've actually been running the Super Wi-Fi show. And I'm here with the WhiteSpace Alliance folks. And I've got Dr. Apurva Moody over here. And I've got Father Peter Flynn over here. Well, he is a father to somebody. So anyway, so here's the story. We want to talk to you guys about what the WhiteSpace Alliance is doing, and we're actually on a membership drive here. So Apurva, who are we looking for, and why do they need to join the WhiteSpace Alliance?
So first of all, let me tell you a little bit about WhiteSpace Alliance. WhiteSpace Alliance was formed in December of last year in 2011. It's a technology-neutral organization. It consists of many different companies with diverse needs, but a common vision. We want to move this WhiteSpace ecosystem forward. There are so many different applications, right from providing rural broadband access to offloading the cellular telephony to monitoring the rainforest to homeland security. All these kinds of applications we want to support. WhiteSpace Alliance will consist of members who will be promoting and creating devices, services, products to move this whole ecosystem forward, and that's what our vision is. And right now we have quite a few members. We've got 10 member companies. Texas Instruments is our latest member. We are very proud to have you as part of the Alliance. We are growing, and we would like to grow. I think that this is going to be a big exploding ecosystem, especially when machine-to-machine comes in. By 2020, we are envisioning 50 billion WhiteSpace devices. And that's where we want to be. So thank you very much.
Okay, and that was a great segue into Peter here. So Peter, how come you guys joined? What's your expectation as to what WhiteSpace is going to be about?
Well, we're very pleased to join WhiteSpace Alliance. We very much share the vision of maximizing the spectrum utilization in this band, and we see that the WhiteSpace Alliance is one of the leader organizations, so TI wants to be part of it and to work with the other members in order to get a solution in the market very quickly and get that infrastructure working, because we see the data demand is coming and we want to be part of that solution.
Yeah, so one of the interesting conversations that's been going on, because I've got actually the Super Wi-Fi discussion going on right next to them, is the fact that some people in the Washington area haven't quite caught on to the fact that there's this pent-up demand for product out in the space.
Right.
And we've been talking together about the fact that Wi-Fi is being used for a lot of offload by the carriers right now. Just imagine if you guys had WhiteSpace available, which was, originally TV WhiteSpace was for video. Imagine all that video that's sitting there in Wi-Fi now could actually find a bandwidth that was more attuned to it. So
right.
In theory, we've got an opportunity here.
Right, a tremendous opportunity. And WhiteSpaces is not just about TV bands. It's about all these other bands that are coming up: 3550, 1.7, 2.7, 4.9 gigahertz. Anywhere and everywhere we find WhiteSpaces. And the other goal also is that there is also a disparity, because there are so many different people who keep calling us. There are farmers from Argentina who call us and say, hey, I've got this farm which is 50 miles away and I don't want to drive 50 miles just to turn on a tap to feed our animals. We want to cater to all these things, but there are so many companies all over the world that are spread. We want to get everybody together and create some kind of platform where we can not only provide technology, but also we can advocate. We can work with the regulators and tell them the benefits of this WhiteSpaces, of moving this thing forward. We're going to work with the license guys, because for license guys also this is a great opportunity to offload their cellular traffic. And then the rural guys, because for rural guys this is something that they yearn for centuries, and they now are going to get it. So that's what the plan is.
Okay, so let me turn to the product guy, and I don't want you to tell me anything you're doing with product, but in general, normally a specification takes about 2 to 3 years to get out there. Are we at a point right now with what the Alliance is doing where we're going to have a standard that will be about 2 years away? What are we doing in the way of building the standard and the specification?
Well, I think the standard is going to come along in multiple stages. And I think TI has devices today that can play in this market and can help move that standard forward with solutions that are going to be very exciting for a broad range of applications that Dr. Moody has mentioned here. And I think that this is it's going to kind of push the standard forward to some extent, because the demand is so strong. I think in some sense products are not going to wait for the complete perfect standard. It's going to be pushing that standard into the marketplace.
Right.
So now what's the WhiteSpace Alliance URL so people can find out about it?
Sure. The WhiteSpace Alliance URL is www.whitespacealliance.org. So please go there. become members, you'll get the benefit, and we can move this ecosystem forward.
Great. Doctor, thank you. Father, thank you.